chatting away. But for those who are maybe not familiar with, as I was saying, Amsterdam's other nightlife, there seems to be quite a thriving comedy scene.
Very much so, yeah. In Amsterdam, oh yeah, big time, big time. But international comedy too is mainly what I'm saying, because I'm on the international comedy side. So there's just a very large English-speaking comedy scene happening here in Amsterdam, which is very exciting to be a part of and to take pleasure in. But obviously, there's a Dutch comedy scene as well here. But I'm seeing a lot more international comedians coming through Amsterdam, for the weed and to do some. I mean, it just really goes hand in hand. You got marijuana and you got comedy. It's a perfect combination. Stand up, and so a lot of comedians come through here and perform, and we get to see their shows, and so it's becoming a good tourist stop, I'm finding, for people who are fans of comedy and want to visit Amsterdam and don't necessarily want to go to the red light district or smoke weed necessarily. It's a good alternative of fun culture, not of just English speaking, Dutch. There's Romanian shows, Turkish shows, Russian shows. There's so many different kinds of comedy that are coming through Amsterdam. I don't know that it's even unique to Amsterdam per se. I know that Amsterdam is it's very big from on the inside, but when you go to other cities too, I think that it's just now that COVID's kind of over, it's getting a lot more people going to shows and traveling and wanting to see comedy, and expats being in different places and wanting to see funny people from their culture come through without them having to go back home. It's a big market right now, at least that I'm seeing, which is super exciting.
Other parts of the Netherlands are, so you get like Rotterdam, and then you maybe get some of the university kind of towns and stuff. But Amsterdam's maybe the hub.
Yeah. Amsterdam's the big one, and I mean they'll say different stuff, I'm sure, in these other cities. They love having this little inner city Dutch rivalry. But firstly, Amsterdam might be the big spot for comedy, only because it's the major city in the Netherlands. But I see comedy shows opening up pretty much everywhere in the Netherlands, from Rotterdam to Delft to Haarlem to The Hague. Anywhere that there's a large number of people, you're going to find that they want to laugh at something. And that's where comedy is birthed out of those ashes. So that we get to see a lot of fun comedy shows for a lot of people, traveling comedians, to go exploit. And the Dutch are very fun people. They might not show their laughter well, but their hearts are filled with the love of laughter. But they are woefully Dutch.
Take that for what it is.
They lack in human emotion.
I live in Germany, man, so I'm kind of